If you're no drummer, this is the place to be, using your finger all the way to glory. Follow the rhythm, snap, snare, kick the beat like an algorithm. You'll soon get it. Tap your fingers like a human jackhammer. If you miss one out, don't act like a loser. Get back on track before you mess it up. Fake it, make it, and toughen up, buttercup. Now focus, you can't afford to miss a beat. Stay with me, you ain't got time for any tweet. There's more coming, you should stay in line. Here's more drumming, no time to whine. If you think this is hard, just wait till the end. This sure gets worse, as is the usual trend. It's bend or break, fingers flowing like crazy. Make no mistakes, don't you dare get all clumsy. Clap, clap, think you're up to the task. Think you got time to smile and bask. We're going minimal, digital and completely lethal. It's a gamble, a hassle, a razzle, dazzle. But wait, here comes the final. Digits on the drums, don't you ruin the mood. Clap back on the beat, finger licking good. Go down on the snare, pretend you're drowning. Boom boom goes the bass when you start banging. Fingers crossing, working up to the climax. Smack that, tap that, maximize your impact. No butterfingers here, we won't go slower. Grind up till you're feeling on fire. Grind up till you're feeling on fire.
Hello everyone. Hello. And welcome to this here little stream. It's time. I'm all on my own this week. But I can still show you what we did. So we are small dreamers. We make tiny games in a short time. Short-ish time. We set out to do it in 8 to 10 weeks, and it's week 16 of this game, which is a racing game where you race ducks around the bathtub while, well, it's a bar of soap that gets dragged around by a couple of rubber ducks. And it's inspired by Star Wars Racer and futuristic racing games, but it's mostly physics-based. It's completely physics-based, which makes it weird and fun. So here's one of the new tracks. Forgot I put it on this screen. That's fine. So yeah, this is one of the new tracks that Mew just made. It's I should say it's the tub because the track isn't real yet. I've started mocking up stuff, setting up a layout and stuff, but I'm not there yet. And hello, Egan. And yes, I don't know yet what we're gonna do. We were discussing about making a ramp so that you can drive up the wall and drive over here and going back down and stuff. So I might set that up because that seems fun. Just completely mess with the gravity and drive over here and then over here and then back down and then back into the tub and back out of it. Not sure yet. I'll toy around with that tomorrow, I think, because it will require building a ramp and stuff. And I think I don't have an idea to make about how I could make the ramp be part of stuff you'd normally find in the bathtub. So I think it's going to be like blue and glowy, like the checkpoints, which are not really part of the universe, but anyway, they are used for the track, but they're not really part of the vibe of the entire thing. Anyway, this is the new tub. I quite like it. It's fun. It feels big when you're inside of it. I'll show you later. But yeah, this is what Mew's been making this week. And I've been filling up this little tub here, which looks like a mess from up here when you see all the sound effect buttons and all the particle simulation things and stuff. But if you go closer, you can see that it's actually a lot of stuff, but it's pretty spread out. And I'm going to go in the game in a little bit, and you'll see everything closer up. Oh yeah. I don't know, I might hide something on there, but I think that, yeah, no one will ever see them. Especially since there's no floor, so you cannot go further down. Yeah, I've been playing around with this one, so and after a bit, once you've set up a bunch of fun stuff on the track, it's time to start messing with every single object. Oh, it's not a cryacan. It's a little dumber than that. I just put a bunch of penguins in our old kayak, which is funny. And I made them have a sound and everything. Well, the sound thing is hidden inside here, but yeah. And you start up here, and well, I'll just show you. And here you can see all the starting positions for the different cars and the vehicles. So the idea is that you jump out of the gate at the start and just barrel down immediately, which is fun and kind of works. I'm just gonna show you right away. I've started working on the music, but there's none in the game yet. But there will be pretty soon, hopefully. I'm going to try and do that before the end of this week. And while I'm here in the game, I'm also going to show you all of the ducks I made this week. I made a bunch, like 4 or 5 or something. These are the newest ones. I quite like them. The nice punk ducks. And then I made a French one, a dinosaur. I did 2 inspired by our 2 other games, which you can play now on itch.io if you want to. They're free. Well, they're pay what you want. So if you have money, please give us some if you want to play them. And yeah, this is Robert the duck from our second game. And here's the duck inside a canoe from our first game. Because it made sense to be self-referential. And I think you've seen the vampire duck. I don't remember. I think so. I think he was here last week. And yeah. Hello, Ilianas. How's things? Let me choose some better ducks. Here we go. A punk and a skeleton. Let's go for a little drive, shall we? In the new-ish track. The track I furnished this week. Let's go. It's still temporary loading screens, temporary stuff everywhere, but the game is starting to get together. Here we go. I've tried to make it messy and complicated. As you can see, it's not fully tuned yet. I need to tune that boat a little bit. But we're getting there. And there's a bunch of stuff happening everywhere. I added some nice little triggers that basically unfreeze the physics objects at specific spots. And yeah, it's fun. Here we go. Oh. I'm trying to make it as messy as possible so that this track is never the same. Even though the layout is the same, all the toys everywhere and stuff mess up your run if you try to get a high score. So if you can see, there's like a bunch of sharks dropping down and stuff like that. It's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun making this. Oh, I missed this turn again. I need to switch this part out a bit because it's a little messy over here. The switch from the side. I'm gonna add a neat little ramp or something. Whoa, falling debris! Oh, crap. I fell. Come over here. And yes, driving in a straight line is still going to be hard. That's fine. Whoa! Penguins! It is quite fun. I'm having quite a bit of fun driving around in this. And then the second turn, well, all the interactions have already happened, so there's a lot less, but I might add a bunch of stuff. Oops, I missed that checkpoint. I keep missing this one. I need to drive a little bit more on the inside of the track. So yeah, it's been fun. I can't wait to put some music in here. I think this one, I'm gonna be making a dedicated track for each track. Yeah, I'm going to make a dedicated music for each of the races, of the tracks. So this one will have, I don't know, like some childish vibes, I think. I don't know yet. I haven't made it. I've been thinking about it only. But I want it to be, to feel special and feel fun. And that each track can have its own identity and stuff. And yes, the CPU controllers, they drive pretty much everywhere because they're quite bad, but that's fun as well. It adds some more chaos, and that's what you want in a game like this, more chaos. Oh, come on, here we go. And yes, there's a bunch of triggers that spawn objects. What's going on? Okay, I got lost there. So yeah, this one, there's a little invisible trigger that spawns a bunch of sharks. A every time someone passes by, be it either a player or a computer car. So it adds a lot of... no, the surface, yeah, it's changed it a little bit, but only if we set up the... it's mostly the friction that changes a little bit, but it doesn't... you don't really feel it when you're driving. I don't know if we'll have time to implement that. It would be fun, but I don't think it will be. It's the same for everything, but the surface feels a little bumpier here and there, and the cars are all... the vehicles are all the same. But the layout, it feels different because the vibes are different. Which is... come on. Let me finish this race and see if I can get a high score to put on the board. Here we go. So yeah, it's the same for all races, but we're getting there, and yeah, okay. I'm getting distracted now. This is a good part. I need to be speaking to you guys instead of just driving and having fun. But it's quite nice. And yes, it's still a mess to control, which is sort of on purpose, because I wanted it to be messy. Because look at what you're driving. You're driving around with 2 ducks attached to a thing. Hey, here we go. Hey, I got a high score. Let's see. And here we go. I didn't get a better time here. The next step I'm focusing on, it's going to be more of the same, I think. I'm going to finishing up the music is going to be a big part, and well, making most of the music, fixing a bunch of bugs, and making that last tub. Let me show you the new one that Mew has just made. This one. But it's not done yet. The tub, the outside is done, but the rest is not. It's not furnished. There's not a finished track. The lighting is not done and stuff. But you can see a bit of how it's going to look. And I like the walls up there. So we were thinking about being able to drive up the wall here, like this, and then, well, right now you can't because there's no ramp. But I think I can glue myself to the wall. Well, I cannot right now because it will mess up the camera, but we've been thinking about it. Like this, and then just drive up the wall. Because that would be funny. But, well, the camera messes up because I haven't set the wall as a possible floor yet. Let's see, if you can drive on the wall, it makes the entire game... it makes it feel weird. And weird is good. So we're working on it. So next steps is going to be fixing this track up, and so that way we'll have 4 tracks that are playable in single player plus a multiplayer minigame. So that's 5 different tubs, which is quite a lot. And I don't know if we're going to make more. We'll see. It depends on what we say about finishing the game and how fast we want to go. And how much we still want to add to it, which will also depend on, well, that discussion that we're going to have like next week or something. By next week, Mew is away right now. It's the big speedrunning event that they help organize. It's Speedon, and that's starting like tomorrow, I think. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done for that. But when they come back, we'll talk about it. So we'll set up the thing. I have no idea. I have not followed the speedrunning stuff. But they left, so there's a bunch of organizing and stuff to do. So yeah, it's pretty big event. So we'll see that. And yeah, once they get back, we'll have a little discussion on what's going on. We're going to be deciding on maybe a name and maybe a full release date, and see where we're at and what we want to do and what's still to do and what we feel this game misses still. Because it's been 16 weeks, and the first game took 10 weeks, the second game took 16 weeks. I'd like this game not to take 22. I'd like this game to be done as quickly as possible. Just like doing, putting in the finishing touches, because we're getting there, and it feels like a game right now. It's still, the menus are still a little bit off, and because they don't have a theme and stuff like that, there's no music yet, but once that gets in, it's part of the finishing touches. I like how you can drive real fast in this track as well, without flying away, because it's really big. So I'll probably have to tweak. I have been toying around with the layout for this one. Because, well, it's a big open tub, so where do you want to drive? What do you do? So I've been making that slowly. Let me show you real quick the duck corner here. So yeah, I've been making the layouts and just basically looking at the tub from above and being like, okay, so you start here and then you go over here and then, and I was just wondering, and then we said like, what if you can drive up the walls? And driving up the walls seems fun, so that's probably what I'm going to do, like tweak the layouts. Maybe not have you start here, maybe have you start like over here or on the steps or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure that out tomorrow and then give this one a little bit more of personality, because right now, well, it's the default sky and it doesn't have a vibe. It looks like a toilet. Let me see. It kind of does. Like a urinal. That's for the secret levels. I don't know. Maybe we could make a really disgusting level with, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I'm not going to make that. Make a urinal and like a piss wall or something. I don't know. Feels disgusting and not really in the line with the game. But yeah, the Dark Souls toilet. I can add like a weird skybox. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. No, I can just do a skybox or something and have it over here somewhere. Let's see. I found a bunch of neat skyboxes. They're hidden in here somewhere. Here they are. Let me see. I could make it like creepy bathroom. Let's do this one. I think this is the one. This is the spot. Here we go. Make it a creepy dark bathroom like this. And have it be a little darker. And hop, we have vibes for days. Dark Souls. I was thinking about the Silent Hill 2 toilet in the beginning of the game. Yeah, these are nice. These are skyboxes, and I found like a couple that would be fun, like having a modern bathroom, for example. But the files are real big, so it takes a while to load. But yeah, we might get these and tweak them a bit so that they look different, have different colors and stuff. But they're fun, and that's what we've been using for a bit. I have this one maybe. I think this is not a toilet anymore. This is just a room. But the colors are neat. The pink is nice. So we might use something like this if I can figure out a way to tweak them and to change them, because, well, we don't really want plants and walls and whatever that is. But it could work with this one, by the way. Ooh, maybe I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. And Mew will decide if this is looking good or not. If this is the vibe they wanted. Because we've talked about having a love bathroom. I don't remember which track it was supposed to be, but bathtub with like champagne bottles and rose petals everywhere. This could be the one. Don't know. I'll look into it. because this looks quite nice, all the pink. And let me just start up the game again so that you can see how it looks. So yeah, this is another one of the on the main menu. This is the one we chose for now. Let's see, just press the buttons a bunch of time. Here we go. And go back to the duck corner and see how much the vibe has changed now that we've put this in. Look, it looks all yellow and differently tinted. It's quite nice. If I go up here, you can see the nice pink curtains and stuff. I could make it more sunny. Let me see if I can do that real time. I do this, put it back to 1, make it really sunny. And it's extremely sunny now, a little bit too much. But this is also fun. So, and when you dive back into the tub, it gets all evenly lit. And I quite like it. It's a little bright. It's the midday sun. But yeah, I could also make it look almost fully dark. This is quite magical. The way the light works. The skyboxes, they have a bunch of light information, and it works really well. Because now it just feels like a different day. It's nice, those files, they're pretty big, so we try not to use them too much, or we need to find a way to make them smaller or something. Yeah, it's the same place, but it's just the light that's changed. It's really nice, this the energy. I put like back on 0.3 or something. This feels like a daytime. This feels like a right amount of sunlight that comes through the window if you take a bath in the middle of the day or something. But yeah, I really like this one, and I think I'm just gonna leave it on there, and we'll see what you had in mind for this tab, because I don't remember, and I haven't. It's written down somewhere, but I haven't been reading that because I haven't been making the tabs for a while. These are all they're doing. And I really like the designs. It's fun to just discover them and just jump in the game and be like, oh wait, this is new. It's been fun. Anyway, let me just start up again, and I don't remember if I've shown the full football minigame that I made a while back. That one is only available in multiplayer. Let me see, start. And then we go over here. It's hidden. Duck ball minigame. And here you have a little game where the goal is to score with this puck over here and bring it to the goals. And it's quite hard because the game is hard to control. And that's why it's a puck and not a ball. It's like one of those stopper things for the for the bathtub. And yeah, once you score a goal, you go back, you have scored 1 goal. This is quite fun, and it's inspired by what's it called? Monster Truck Madness had a game like this, and well, it's Rocket League as well, but I have never played Rocket League. So I don't think it's really similar. I've seen a couple videos of Rocket League, but I've never played it. I should maybe play it. It seems fun. But I'm not really into multiplayer games usually. But whatever. Yeah, I've been having fun making this. This is what I made over the holidays. I think I showed it. And I finished it off lately. And it's just a flat surface with a wall around it and a puck to toss around in. It's been fun having this, and I made this real quick because it seemed like a fun idea and I had the time. And yeah, there you go. It was pretty easy to make, and it's not really complicated. The coding is very simple, so it's just if the puck touches a goal, it respawns on the beginning and you get a point. And if you score against your own, well, that's your problem. Anyway, and if you get 5 goals, you've won, and that's it. And then you can get back to the main menu and do whatever. And yeah, it's been fun. I've been having a lot of all these animations and stuff. I want to add more, but I can only do that once I have a better idea of the UI and stuff. But we'll see. Let me go back to the other track I did. So now, right now, we have this track, we have this track, and we have this track that I haven't showed you yet, which is the nighttime bathtub jacuzzi track thing. Whoa! What's happening? I destroyed something. Let me restart this. There's still bugs. I haven't finished coding the entire thing. That's a new one. I hadn't seen that one. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Let's see. Where was it? It's this one? No. It's Bubbles and Rubber. This one. Here we go. So yeah, this is the other track that we built. What's going on? What did I destroy? This is strange. Oh, it's on the CPUs? They're gone? What's going on? I broke the game, guys. I don't know what's happening. Is it only on this track? Let's see in another one. I do not know what's going on. Is one of the cars getting destroyed or something? Seems possible. Let's see in this one. Maybe it's one of the spawning positions that destroys the car. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll look into that. I think one of the cars spawns below ground, and if something falls beyond a certain distance, it gets deleted. And that basically means that the thing doesn't exist anymore, so it cannot execute the script that's on it. I think that's the problem. So yeah, this is the first track of the game that basically teaches you how to play. Well, it's supposed to. It's not. There's going to be a tutorial screen and stuff that will show you stuff, but not yet. These ones need to be adjusted as well. We'll get there. It's all work in progress as usual. But yeah, this one is quite fun. I like how this one feels. It's tiny and it's smaller and it's quaint and it's just an empty tub with some foam around that you can learn to race around in. Yeah, it's nice. And I think that's why we've been having... Oh, I'm thinking about the other bathtub again, and I think that might be because we had the reason of the... for our... what's it called? Performance issues on that track. It felt really soft. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the sound effects, they're fun. I've made a bunch of bubble sounds more in this one. There we go. No. This is not the menu I wanted. Back to main menu. I'll choose another track real quick. The one with all the sound effects. I've been, in the test level, I've been putting up everything that makes sounds. And it's fun. It's a mess, but that's fine. Also, the sharks are bigger now. I made them a lot bigger. But yeah, now everything makes sound as far as I can tell. Like if you bump into the bottles, if you have car sounds, braking and driving backwards, and boosting. I need to make some more, I want to make different quack sounds for each duck, each type of duck. I've set them up, but I need to write... No, not anymore. He doesn't react anymore. He doesn't care. But yeah, he was the first couple times when I was recording them, he was like, "What's that? What's that?" is that a toy for me and stuff? But now he doesn't care anymore. So yeah, here's all the sounds, all the bubbles. Let me go next to the guys, I think. You can hear. It's pretty simple sounds, but I quite like them. They're all bubbly and they have a vague underwater theme. Not underwater, but like bathroom themed. And as usual, I like to have variation in the sounds. So there's a bunch of sounds that play randomly. So if I bump into the same shark twice, it doesn't make the same sound. It only squeaks once not every time and stuff like that. See, so it's quite fun. I've been slowly fleshing out the sound effects and stuff because there's a lot to do. So I try to take breaks and do different stuff in there. Oh yeah, I made the bubbly sound that comes back, that reloads the foam basically. Let's see. Let me go a little closer. I made it really soft on purpose, so it's nice. It's only really yeah, that's also what I did. There's both. There's like 5 different sounds, and I adjust the pitch a little bit for every sound, the pitch and the speed. Yeah, I don't want to have just one sound because that gets tiring real quick. But yeah, I like to have a lot of variation. Also because I need to listen to those sounds a lot. And these squeaky sounds. I'm still not tired of them, so that's good. I have not put sounds on the canoe yet. I might do that later. But yeah, it's been nice. The book doesn't make sound because it's just a static object. And there's a small sound, I believe, that... a small impact sound? I don't remember. Did I put an impact sound on here? No, not yet. Okay, well, I'll do some impact sounds here and there. Just have a generic bonk sound that will play that's attached to the ducks, that whenever they hit something that doesn't have a sound or something, that way it will make sense a little bit more. I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's sounds missing anymore, so that's nice. So yeah, except for screaming ducks, because I want the game to be a little funnier, a little quirkier. So maybe have an area around the CPU ducks that when they drive past you, they say something or whatever. Something like that, like a little bit Worms inspired maybe. Like, I'm gonna get you, or something, I don't know. I'm faster! Or whatever, I don't know, I haven't written them down yet. And I need to think about various things for each of the ducks you can have. I might also just make a cat duck and have it make blue sounds. Blue is the white cat you saw in the beginning. So yeah, I need to think about a couple of sounds for each of the ducks and just rotate through them when you play. I don't know. I'll have a recording session at some point soon. We'll see. And that's it. Oh, of course it's going to be speaking French. If you have ideas for sentences that he could say, be my guest. That's a good one. Bouge de la patate. Bouge de la patate! Yeah, for Canardly le Quack. I'm gonna write those down. And I'm just gonna be figuring out a bunch of different ones. And yeah, I don't know, for the canoe ones and for the vampire. I'm just gonna open a bunch of websites with duck and soap and bathtub puns and go crazy. And I think it's going to be pretty easy to figure out. Anyway, I think that's it for this week, people. We're slowly inching closer towards the end, so we'll see how that all goes. So thank you all very much for watching, and we shall see you all soon. It's a little shorter one, but well, I'm here on my own, and I've shown you what I made. I cannot talk about much more stuff. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I will be here next week, hopefully not alone, so that we can also play in multiplayer, because I've been wanting to try that for weeks. But Mew is a very, very busy person, and well, it will happen at some point. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We shall see you all next week. Goodbye.